Man City versus Arsenal, Premier League match reflection through the kind of lens. So reflecting on this game, thoughts going into this game, I was just thinking, you know what, we need to get something from this game. I thought we put the strongest possible lineup out. Strong team. It's good to have Odegaard back in the team. I just feel we're missing key players like Timber, Calafiori, and Saka. Which hasn't helped, missing those key players in the defining moment. We need all our players there now. But I still had hope, we could get something from this game. So thoughts on the first half now. In the 17th minute, obviously Cherki is very skillful. He weaves his way into the box and slots it into the corner to make it 1-0. I can't lie, it was a good goal as much as I can't stand him at the moment. It was a fantastic finish. In the 19th minute, literally 2 minutes after we levelled it, we made it 1-1. Havertz applies pressure onto Donnarumma, and forces a goal to make it 1-1 to the Arsenal going into the break. Half-time thoughts now, I was just thinking, you know what? I felt City edged it in the first half. We were quite fortunate that we got that goal. I was just grateful we were level. And I was just thinking, somehow, second half, got to get something from this game, and I was thinking it's the biggest half of our season, is commencing. I was just very nervous and, was just hoping that we'd get something from the game. In the second half, I would say, you know what, we had our spell, in a sort of 59, 60-minute mark. Odegaard plays in Havertz. Havertz shoots, Donnarumma makes a good save. And then not long after that, we had the ball, Eze on the box, weaves, smashes it, hits the post, goes across goal. On another day, that goes from the post into the goal. It's not looking like it was going to be our day. And then not long after that, in the 65th minute, O'Reilly produces a nice assist to the Fox in the box, Haaland, holds off Gabriel well and guides it into the back of the net to make it 2-1 to Man City. Obviously, I was thinking, come on, Arsenal, try and get something from this game, try and get a draw. In the 73rd minute, we were in search of a goal. Odegaard crosses it from a free kick. Gabriel heads it onto O'Reilly and it hits the post somehow. And then they somehow scramble it away, And in the 90th minute, +5 of added time, Trossard whips in a delightful cross from the right. Havertz, free header inside the box. He heads it just above the goal. Again, on another day, that goes into the back of the net. And we somehow would have got a 2-2 draw, but not today. It finished 2-1 to Manchester City. They are 3 points behind us with a game in hand. Their game in hand against Burnley on Wednesday, which we expect them to win. And of course, then it'll be level on points. Then it'll be down to goal difference. I feel the title race could go down to the wire. I'm just really annoyed. Just the other day, we were talking about 9 points clear at the top. And somehow, we're going to be level on points with them. The decline in performances for me after the international break is what's cost us. Yes, we've had key players out in a defining moment of our season. But again, our performances haven't been at the level, and we should have done our business before against Bournemouth. We should have never let Bournemouth come and win. I just feel, we've kind of crumbled. And yes, we have bottled it in the most defining moment of the season. Hope is not all lost, because it's still technically not over till it's over. And I just think every game now is going to be like a cup final. We have to win all our games and hope that Man City drop points. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the game.